Hi everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. So आपण मानको समस्तों को स्वागत StudyIQ को. Now StudyIQ, this is the very first time that we are having the geography strategy class for the both. It will be helpful for the OCS, those who are preparing for the OCS and other exams as well in Odisha or the state of Odisha. Those exams being conducted by the OPSC and the other exams in Odisha. Now see, first basically I would say, and the most important thing is that OCS, that is the Odisha Civil Service examinations that OPSC conducts every year. Now it's been conducting every year, which is most important part, right, of the aspirant is that. So we call it the 4 pillars. For the civil service examination, for the OCS, right, for the OCS, there is 4 pillars. We call it 4 pillars. They are history, polity, economics, and geography. Then comes your environment, science takes, current affair, and miscellaneous. So geography, today I will talk about geography, how to prepare the geography. Because geography plays a very important role in the preparation of civil service, particularly OCS, right? Particularly we will say OCS being conducted by OPSC, right? So which is very important, right? Then why geography is important, how to go through the geography, all these things we need to go through. That would be helpful for you, right? That would be helpful to you, all of you. So geography, I will have some statistics as well, okay, how much questions geography is coming in prelims, how much questions is coming in mains, how to deal the mapping questions, how to deal geography and optionals, how geography and disaster is connected, how to deal with that as well, how geography and contemporary issue we will deal that one, that is also another facts. So somehow geography is good evening Sangram Kumar. So geography is what, one of the factors I would say, and one of the dominant subject. I will have statistics. Now first of all, division of geography. First of all, the division of geography. So what the division of geography, that is, now geography would be divided into like the world geography, Indian geography, Odisha geography, and geographical current affair, and what geographical current affair, right, and geographical current affairs. Good evening Sita Naik, good evening Sangram Kumars. If you guys are having any doubt and the questions in the mind, you can also ask me live. I am having also live chat with you. You can also listen to me as well. So see, these are the geography. When we say geography, we will go through, that is the division of geography I am saying. You have to go through the world geography, you have to go through the Indian geography, you have to go through the Odisha geography, or let's say somebody else is preparing for the any other states in India. Here she will definitely go through that regional geography. So this is regional geography part, I would say. Odisha geography, Indian geography, these are the regional geography. We call it, that is the spatial geography. We call it in geography is a spatial geography. But this would be the general geography or the world geography, general geography, which is applied to the rest all. Now then we will comes to the geographical current affair. So or geography and current affair, how geographical current affair is important. Let's say, for examples, you might have come across all the day the newspapers is, every serious aspirants are getting the newspapers either through the Telegram channel or WhatsApp groups or hard copies, soft copies. Rest of the sources are also there that you guys are having the current affair. Let's say for example, okay, if 1 degree of temperature will increase, then what will happens to the agriculture, then what will happens to the livestock, then what will happens to the natural vegetation. This is how the current affair we will talk about. Or the, let's say, okay, climate change impact on Himalayan region. This year OPSC that OCS mains questions, one question came there. So this is how geography we will divide the geography. Now each section of geography is very important. Each section of geography is very important because the theme of this session is to deal with geography, See, no need to fear about, okay, there is a right, some people do things geography is a difficult one, so bagara. So I hope that would not be a challenge for you, right? That would not be a challenge for you, correct? So just a minute. So that would not be right. So that would not be a challenge. Now we will comes to then geography statistics. I will go through the statistics. Let's see, these are the statistics. These are the statistics figure I will go through. Okay, which year how much geography questions in prelims came, which year how much geography UPSC, in OPSC, how these questions are coming, right, coming in geography. So geography, basically how much weightage you are having geography in the prelims, how much weightage you are having geography in mains, how much geography weightage in the personality test as well, that is I would say the PT test. So we will go through that one detail. I will go through detail one, just have patience. Now in prelims, in OPSC I would say, as you guys are also preparing for the OPSC, in OPSC geography, especially in the prelims, how much questions they are asking? It is around, on an average, 15 to 17 questions. In prelims, if you go through this year paper, that means I would say 2023 prelim questions, OCS prelims question, there were 15 to 17 questions. There were what, 15 to 17 questions which came from the geography. But that again is having division. Why? The division means, see, geography is a different area. So that could be the questions in prelims, they are asking in OPSC on an average 15 questions from the prelims geography. Polity 22 questions, there is like on an average they are asking 20 polity questions in OCS prelim. OCS prelims geography on an average 15 questions, राइट मान के चलो कि हाँ 15, 16, 17 क्वेश्चंस, इतना आप मान के चलो, कोई टेंशन नहीं. Now there would be mains as well, there would be also mains, again geography will be in mains, again geography. Now that would be another segment is that mapping. So in the prelim, how much mapping question this is, that means in the 2023 prelims, in 2023 OCS prelims, they asked 15 to 17 questions geography, from where mapping was only 5 questions. It was 4 to 5 questions was mapping. So 4 to 5 questions was the mapping question. That was what mapping questions. That means mapping also having a good number of weightages, also mapping. For example, sometimes they are asking local wind, sometimes they are asking your what river, sometimes they are asking where which mines is there, where which soil is there. These are what mapping question, isn't it, right? Sometimes they are also asking which region, what kind of climate. So these kind of questions they are asking in the mapping as well. Let's say one question they asked in 2023 prelims, OCS prelims, that which cities, like the provinces of Australia and their cities, you have to match. So that was a questions like the local wind could be another area. So this is how they are asking the question from the mapping as well. They are asking the questions from the mapping as well. Then we will have also geography as an optional. Let's say somebody is having geography as an optional. See, I will also go through your statistics, book list, everything. Book list I will also go through, which are the books that you need to go through. That is also very important, right? Geography and optional. Geography optional is one of the most popular subject. That is how. So again, geography, when you are preparing geography, somebody is preparing geography for the prelims, somebody is preparing geography for the mains, somebody is preparing geography for the mapping, somebody is preparing geography for the optional, someone is preparing geography and disaster, someone is preparing geography and contemporary issues. So this is how geography is moving. And each day you are having geographical current affair also coming from the different angles. For say Operation Sindoor, for example, I would say Operation Sindoor. So which are the reason, where is LOC, which are the 9 places where India has already attacked, and that escalation is been what, chhed-chhad to ho hi gaya, right? That 9 places you have to focus on, that 9 places, which are the areas where the LOCs runs, where is Pahalgam, whether that's a, why that is a valley region, why there is more valleys in the western section of the Himalaya, where there is less valley in the eastern section of Himalaya. So this kind of questions they will ask you. So that is how, right? So we will have also some contemporary questions. Now I will comes to next. Now here, apart from this, see, let's say if somebody is having some doubts in this area, or the, let's say, challenges in this area, they can ask me, because this is open session to all, right? You can ask any questions, I am ready to answer you, right? Anybody is having questions, you can also put forward, you can put forward the question. Now how to do the mapping, one just I have to go through. If you are preparing geography for the prelims, let's say you are preparing geography for the prelims. Now see, every subject must be prepared on the basis of theme, If you are preparing geography for the prelims, you must segregate the themes or the prelim areas. What are the prelim areas from where they are asking the questions? Let's say that area could be, for example, if you are preparing for the prelims, let's say you are preparing for the prelims, theme would be, let's say, mapping. Theme would be what? One thing would be mapping question. Now how they are asking the mapping question? There could be local winds. Let's say you have to prepare the wind, then subdivide the wind. That would be global wind, that would be seasonal wind, that would be local wind. Now you have to prepare what? These 3 winds. If you are preparing the winds from the mapping perspective view and from the prelims core concept, then it would be easy for you. Right? It would be what? Easy for you. And that is why I am saying, so you have to do is what? That you have to pick the themes, right? Pick the themes, because picking the themes, it would be easy, so that we can find out, yes, these are the area from there asking the question. Let's say I will have one theme. Let's say I am giving you some theme, right? I am from my side giving you some themes. Everybody finds? Right? Okay. Let's say I am giving you some theme. Theme is for the prelims. If you are preparing for the prelims, let it for the OCS prelims or UPSC, whatever you are preparing. In prelims, how they are asking the questions? Wind, one theme is the wind. Now you have to find out the themes, right? So before the themes, let me show you how geography, or what is the weightage of geography. Here is the weightage of geography in UPSC. This diagram is UPSC bar chart I am having, and this one is your geography. This one is your geography, right? So geography questions from here, 2011, if you see, in 2011, it is around 11 or 12 questions. It is around more than 10 questions. Then suddenly 2012, this is around almost, I would say, 17 questions they have asked in 2012. 2011 it was 11 questions, 2012 17 questions, 2013 18 questions, 18 or around like this, again 14, little bit reduction is there. So on an average, so it was 16, very less than 10 questions, it was 7-8 questions, then 70s less than 10, 2018 it's a 10 question they asked, and suddenly after 2018 you can see from the bars from the chart, right, then 2019 the question comes to 15, then again 10, then again 10. Now recently in 2022 and 2023 and 2024, in 2024 20 geography question came, 20 geography question came in UPSC prelims. So suddenly you can see over the year the number of geography questions, 2018 10 questions, 19 almost I would say 13-14 questions, then 20, 11, 22, 23 and 24, that is what, 20 questions. So number of question is what, increasing, and especially UPSC in the last three prelims, they're asking more questions from the geography. They have been asking more questions in geography, and the same trend also there in OPSC. In the same trend, if I go through the trend in for the OPSC, right, say this one is the UPSC trend, right, this one is the UPSC trend, that since 2018 I would say continuously, somehow there is also down here, you can see 2020 and 2021 10 questions they have asked, and then suddenly from 2022, 23 and 23 constantly the question is above the 15. So it is above 15, and even in 2024 20 question came. So geography, that means 1/5 of your total questions is geography alone. So this is how I would not say that 20 question again it will comes this year, no, right? Then wow, how and how? So because on an average we have to prepare at least 10 to 15 questions, at least what, 10 to 15 questions geography they will ask you. In mind you have to prepare at least there would be 15 questions or 10. In OPSC I will suggest you in the OPSC how much question is coming from the geography, 15s. OPSC OCS, in OCS 15 questions on an average, right? In the OCS prelims, I am talking about what, prelim, then I will come to main, how much question is coming. So in OCS prelims on an average they have been asking 15 questions, like as I said earlier before, that in polity they have been asking 20 questions on an average. So here in this case if you see 15 questions they are asking, right, they are asking what, 15 questions. So they are asking 15 questions. So this is how, that means if it is 15 questions, this is important. Now this was the prelim, right? Apart from that, see, 1 minute. So we are having this batch, the Aarambh batch, we are having foundation Aarambh batch, and with affordable price the batch is starting what, on 10th May, it is starting on the 10th May. So you guys are most welcomes to what, enjoy this batch. We are having core faculties, the faculties from the different I would say what, groups, the faculties of amples of experience throughout the years, they are having all the experience to share with you, and come and join these groups, one of the most affordable groups I would say. Join and experience the difference. Apart from that, we are also having that Paripurna 2 batch 2, that is also, you can use my code SHLIV to have the maximum discount, right? इससे भी कम हो सकता है, उसको भी देख लेना. This is also, ये start हो गया 13th of April से. You can also join this batch. This is also one of the most important and the I would say dedicated batch. You can enjoy this batch and join, right? So चलो फिर. Now we were going through the trends. the trends of OCS prelim questions. Okay, what exactly the trends is going on. Then after this, I will have the mains. Now, how much questions of geography is coming in the mains? See, after going through the how much question is coming in prelims and mains, then we will have strategy, book list, all the things. Then we will have strategy, book list, all the things. In the mains, subject wise trend, you can have, this is history paper 1, because in the mains syllabus it would be paper 1, GS paper 1, part of GS paper 1. Let it be UPSC or OPSC. That would be like that. This trend is in UPSC, then I will comes to OPSC. Right. In UPSC, the geography trend you can see in 5 question, that is what 5 question came in 2023, 2 question came in 2022, 5 question came in 2021, 2 question in 2022, 4 questions in 2019 and 2018 3 questions. But Indian society somehow 1 minute, okay, sorry, oh, it's a geography is LO1, sorry, it's a LO1, sorry. So it's about 8 questions. So here you can see 4 questions 18, 19 8 questions, 28 questions, 21 8 questions, 22 9 questions, on an average 8 questions. Since 2019, on an average 8 questions is coming. If it is 8 questions, that means almost 80 plus mark, almost 80 plus mark is coming in geography mains. In UPSC, there has been a trend that in geography they are asking 80 to 85 marks in the mains. Out of your 250, out of 250 in the paper 1, if your marks is hovering around 90 or sometimes I would say 90, 85, 80 to 90 on an average, I would say. See, in the prelims 15 question is coming. In the mains 85 and sometimes even 90 marks out of 250. Out of 250, if you are getting 90 marks only in geography, that is dominating, you can see from 2019 how geography is dominating. Even in the year 2024. So geography is dominating in the last few years. Geography, environment and society, they are dominating the GS paper 1 even in UPSC. And that is why if geography is a dominant subject, it is dominating in UPSC paper 1, it is dominating in OPSC paper 1 this year. This year OPSC paper 1 was also dominated by the geography. How? Because of transportation, because of demography, because of climate change. So all these questions this year also in OPSC, the geography and related and current affair part of the geography, that dominated the paper 1 of geography as well. That is the what? OCS GS paper 1. The OCS GS paper 1, that was also dominated by the geography and the geographical current affair related topic. So from here it is evident that the geography is dominating somehow, because with evidences, I am saying with evidences. Okay, this is how you can see the pictures, how geography is playing important role in your civil service preparation. This one is the main UPSC trend, and OPSC also follows the same trend. OPSC also here on an average 8 questions. In OPSC, how many questions they are asking? You have to attend how many questions? 15 questions. That is the 10 question of 15 marks and 5 questions of 20 marks. You have to do total on an average what? Total 15 question you have to do on the mains. And in mains, if you are writing 15 questions, out of 15 questions, if 5 to 6 question is geography, then almost it's what half of the question is coming from the geography. In OCS mains, 5 question on an average, I would say 5 to 6 questions on an average. 5 to 6 questions. in the OCS mains. In the OCS mains, 5 to 6 questions. Let it 5. If I take 5 questions in mains, that means out of 15 questions, if you are getting 5 questions to 6 questions, that means 1/3. So weightage is 1/3, right? So that is also a very significant and again dominating. Though polity in OCS prelims dominate more as compared to geography. This is true and honest fact, because geography 15 questions but polity 20 questions in prelim. But after polity, if any subject plays very important role in OCS prelims, that will be the geography. But in mains, geography plays more important role in OCS. Like in UPSC, geography you can see from 2019 to 2023 and 2024 even dominating. These yellow bars geography, they are dominating. Mains, this is what? Mains, subject wise range, dominating, right? So this is how the geography is trending. Next we will comes this but Paripurna batch is going on, right? The Paripurna batch is going on. Those who are, I would say, ready, interested, and I would say you must show your interest. भाई ये बहुत बढ़िया बैच है, राइट? इसमें बहुत सारा आपको चीजें मिल जाएगा इकट्ठा. All the good faculties are there. Join and enjoy this batch, right? You can use my code SSLIV to get the maximum. इससे भी कम हो जाएगा, right? इसको ज्वाइन कर लो, ठीक है? तो इसको हमने मेंस का बार हमने देख लिया. चलो फिर अब कौन सा बुक पढ़ना है, कौन सा एरिया कवर करना है, उसको भी देख लेंगे, राइट? Which are the area, right? Which are the area in geography you have to cover? The latitude, longitude, revolutions, rotation, season, solar system, layers of atmosphere, pressure belt, global atmospheric wind, cyclone, types of rainfall, right? इसका अंदर आपका कन्वेक्शनल, ओरोग्राफिक, फ्रंटल, साइक्लोनिक ये सब आ जाएगा. Even these things, monsoon, ocean current, these are the areas, because these are the areas from where frequently they are asking the questions. So these things you have to note down from where they are asking the questions. See, there would be two pattern. For the prelims, they are having different pattern. For the mains, they are having different pattern. Mains, it would be current affair oriented. It would be little bit of analyticals and current affair, how the candidate, whether the candidate is able to connect the things with the current affair or not, that is the judging point in the mains. How much data facts, how he or she is doing with all those stops, that is also important things. So that is why we have uncovered, we have discovered, we have analyzed these certain areas from where the areas to be covered for the civil services, those who are preparing geography. For the prelims, for the mains, everything. Latitude, longitude. Now you might have thought in mind that latitude, longitude is very simple and the silly things. We don't believe that latitude, longitudinal question is coming. One thing let me clear you. This year, OCS mains, one question came, what I rightly recall, that though Mangalore and Chennai, they're situated in same latitude, but they receive different, rate of rainfall, different amount of rainfall with respect to different season. So that was the questions. Again, UPSC asked the questions, that Rajasthan and Sikkim, they're situated in same latitude, but despite the fact, Rajasthan is having desert and Sikkim is having snowfield. So why? These are what? Latitudinal based questions. So revolution, rotation, season, solar system, layers of atmosphere, pressure belt, global wind, local wind. You have to also focus on the local wind, because OCS prelims 2023 local wind asked. So and UPSC again. So these are the area is that Now wind, cyclone, you have to cyclone. This year OCS in OPSC geography optionals 2 times tropical cyclone asked. So that is also. Monsoon, ocean current. This is very important, ocean current. Now apart from that, jet stream, El Nino, La Nina, Muduki, Indian Ocean dipole, Southern Ocean oscillation, Madden Julian oscillation. These are the things for the climatic region. And for the climatic areas, if somebody is preparing or somebody is going through geography optional, he or she has to go through. Okay, you have, okay. I will take care of that. I will start the classes, don't worry. Right, Pragati batch, you have joined Pragati batch, right? Okay, but geography class will be started, don't worry. Have patience, we will start, right? Definitely, I will start. So here, then apart from that, go through the Indian physiographical geography. NCERT would be sufficient. We will also go through that one. Rivers, hill, soil, NCERT में जो जो सारे चीजें है, जो important things है, उसको देख लो. Right. Apart from that, basic agriculture NCERT इसमें से आप cover कर सकते हो. Map, mapping, that is also marking, and marking of the map, that is also very important. Now apart from that, so geography is having what? Oceanography. I have not covered the oceanography in a detailed way here, right, to be honest. So in oceanography, you have to focus on ocean, especially the I would say resource of ocean, because now the trend is changing, and the examiners is focusing on the resource of the ocean and the changing factor of the ocean. One thing I will repeat you, and I will try to give you something here, that best, ost, latest. Remember my word, best, ost, latest. They will ask question from these three area. Let's say, for example, सोचो कि ओशन से मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन पूछना है, ठीक है. उसमें से मेरे को आई हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज द बेस्ट थिंग ऑफ द ओशन, व्हाट इज द ओस्ट थिंग ऑफ द ओशन, व्हाट इज द लेटेस्ट थिंग ऑफ द ओशन. ओस्ट थिंग क्या है? ओशन पॉल्यूशन. बेस्ट थिंग, लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल कोरल्स, लेट्स से polymetallic nodules or some other minerals, or conflict, somewhere there is a conflict, these things, right? This is how they will ask the questions. Good evening, Susri. So here the topics for the geography: jet stream, El Nino, La Nina. In Indian geography, if you are preparing for the Indian geography, please go through the river, hill, plain, plateaus, forest from the NCERT. From the where? NCERT. Remember, I will go through the book list, and that will be helpful for you. Let's say first say this one. These are the book list. See, first I will go through the NCERT. Those who are preparing from the geography, please go through the Contemporary India NCERT IX. These are the old NCERT. Now the new NCERT is coming to the market, right? Already coming to the market, but you can have also this one, right? Contemporary India NCERT IX, Contemporary India X, 10वीं क्लास का ये जो है NCERT, ये भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. फंडामेंटल ऑफ फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी XI, दिस इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? I would say please don't forget to go through this, right? This fundamental of physical geography 11th क्लास वाला जो NCERT है ना, इसको प्लीज गो थ्रू as many as time you can. Then this one, the next one is physical environmental. This is what India physical environmental. ये जो दो NCERT है ना, एक तो है आपका जो फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ, दैट इज व्हाट द फंडामेंटल ऑफ फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी, और दूसरा हो गया आपका इंडिया फिजिकल एनवायरनमेंट. दीज टू, I feel these two are the most important NCERT in geography. Most important NCERT in geography. इसको हर हालत में आपको पढ़ना पड़ेगा, right? Don't miss these two. Apart from that, these two, because these two NCERT will give you that contemporary India part 1 and part 2, ये जो दो ना, that will give you the picture of India, right? Where is the river, which kind of forest, where found, how many tributaries of Mahanadi is having, how many tributaries is, I would say, your what Ganga is having. Those facts will be covered here, right? These things will be आपको अच्छे से आ जाएगा, तो इसको थोड़ा देख लेना. Then there would be fundamentals of human geography. Again, there would be what? Fundamental of human geography. We need to go through also that one. ये भी बहुत अच्छा है. तो आपका जो जैसे कि क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, आजकल का जो क्वेश्चन आ रहा है कि like this year OCS mains, in OCS mains one question came, what is aging population? Discuss the different dimension of aging population. So this kind of questions will be covered in this NCERT, fundamentals of human geography. Fundamentals of human geography. This kind of questions, let's say TFR rate is reducing, total fertility rate is reducing. How these questions will come? These questions will come from here, right? The fundamentals of human geography, that would be covered from here, right? Apart from that, you can also go through another NCERT, peoples and economy. India, people and economy. This is also very important. So here, economic geography, this is your human geography. This would be your economic geography, right? Agriculture, minerals, these things, industry. Basically, I would say agriculture and industry. Agriculture and industry of India will be covered here. So these NCERT is very necessary NCERT. Those class 6, class 5, like 7, 8 NCERT I have not added. If somebody is interested to go through that NCERT, you are also most welcome. But to my mind, I believe that somebody is preparing for the OPSC, somebody is preparing for the UPSC, they knows that basic things of class 5, class 6 NCERT. But still, if you are having any doubts in your mind, please go through that, right? Class 5, 2 or 6 onwards up to class 11 or 12, right? All the NCERTs of geography, but not all the NCERTs. ध्यान से अच्छे से सुन लेना कि देखो कि पता चला आप पूरे सारे के सारे हिस्ट्री का NCERT पढ़ रहे हो, उसका कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Only you have to go through from the class 6 to class 12 all the NCERT of geography. Not all subject is required, right? पॉलिटी की ठीक है, एक आप उठा लिया कि मेकिंग ऑफ इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन आर्ट वर्क, उसको ले लेना चलेगा. तो लगे सारे नहीं. तो ज्योग्राफी में what these NCERTs of geography is very important, because इसको अगर आप छोड़ दोगे ना तो आपका कंसेप्ट छूट जाएगा. So please go through this one. This is not my words. You might have heard in many toppers, right? Many toppers from time to time. हर साल देख लेना जितने टॉपर्स आते हैं ना कहीं वो लोग हमेशा ही कहते रहते कि भाई NCERT पढ़ लो, उसमें जो कॉन्सेप्ट है and the data and the facts you will have, that would be authentic and very necessary things you will have here. So please go through this one, right? Then apart from that, other books, some standard books apart from the NCERT, some standard books like the World Geography by the Sabinder Singh. That is the World Geography by Sabinder Singh means the physical geography. That would be what? Physical geography. The book name is Physical Geography by Sabinder Singh. The book name, again I repeat, for the World Geography, you have to go for the Sabinder Singh Physical Geography, not Geomorphology, Physical Geography. उसमें आपको जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी मिल जाएगा, क्लाइमेटोलॉजी मिल जाएगा, ओशनोग्राफी मिल जाएगा, बायोजियोग्राफी मिल जाएगा, एनवायरमेंटल ज्योग्राफी मिल जाएगा. पांचों का पांचों एक ही किताब में. एंड दैट इज व्हाट द बुक नेम इज फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी ऑफ सबिंदर सिंह. ऑफ किसका? सबिंदर सिंह. एक ही किताब, स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स. एवरी यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट इज हैविंग दैट बुक एंड दैट बुक इज एनफ फॉर यू. उसको एक ही किताब रखना, बार बार उसको पढ़ते रहना, बार बार रिपीट. क्योंकि as many times as you go through the books you will have more confidence. मैंने हमेशा आप लोगों को कभी ना कभी ऑफलाइन में किसी ने अगर मेरे क्लास पढ़ा होगा तो मैं यही कहता रहता हूं कि यूपीएससी इज ऑल अबाउट ट्रिपल सी, अर्थात कॉन्सेप्ट, क्लैरिटी एंड कॉन्फिडेंस। अगर आपके पास कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छा है, क्लैरिटी है, तो कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा, ट्रिपल सी। और आपका कॉन्फिडेंस है, देन यू विल गो थ्रू और यू विल सेल थ्रू दिस एग्जाम। सो यू हैव टू डेवलप कॉन्सेप्ट, clarity, then confidence will automatically comes to you. And for that, you have to go through these books. You have to go through these books. You have to go through the classes which is being provided the platform. Right. So here, so Savinder Singh's physical geography, that is must. That book is must. Again, I repeat, must. And these books are must. These books are must. Then Indian geography बाय माजिद हुसैन और खुल्लर। देखिए मेरे हिसाब से आई वुड प्रीफर खुल्लर इज बेटर, सो गो फॉर दैट वन, बट दिस इज अगेन डिपेंड्स ऑन यू। अगर आपने एनसीईआरटी पढ़ लिया तो शायद आपको ये जरूरत नहीं होगा। खुल्लर और दीज टू बुक्स, इंडियन ज्योग्राफी बाय माजिद हुसैन, इंडियन ज्योग्राफी बाय खुल्लर, both are good books, right? But if you are having commanding over the NCERT and class note, I hope these two books would not be necessary except those who are having optional. चलो फिर next. Then another book is GC Leung. This books, GC Leung books. इस book का खासियत क्या है? All the topography, let's say coastal landform, let's say aeolian landform, let's say karst topography, let's say glacial topography, all these topographics and the climatic region of the world is very in depth and in precisely given in this book, GC Leung book. So you can please go through this book, GC Leung books. This is very necessary and at least you have to go through 3 times or 4 times. Next, इसके बाद आता है आपका मैप। फिर आता है हमारे पास मैप। देखो मैप, 2 मैप आई विल प्रिफर यू, ओरिएंट ब्लैक स्वन एंड ऑक्सफोर्ड। जब भी आप खरीदने जाते हो ना, एटलास का जो बुक है, जो मैप बुक जिसको हम बोलते हैं मैप बुक, प्लीज गो फॉर स्टूडेंट। जैसे कि ऑक्सफोर्ड का 2 आता है, एक आता है ऑक्सफोर्ड स्कूल, एक आता है ऑक्सफोर्ड स्टूडेंट। सो गो फॉर द स्टूडेंट, ऑक्सफोर्ड स्टूडेंट, नॉट ऑक्सफोर्ड स्कूल। लाइकवाइज ओरिएंट ब्लैक स्वन स्टूडेंट, ये थोड़ा गलत हो गया यहाँ पे, टी के जगह आर हो गया, डोंट वरी। तो likewise if you are purchasing Orient Black Swan, then go for Orient Black Swan student, not school। जो ये मैप का जो बुक है, राइट? तो इतना अगर आपके पास हो गया, फिर क्या चाहिए? टाइम। पढ़ना होगा भाई। ये सारा किताब तो देख लिया, ज्योग्राफी के लिए क्या क्या पढ़ना पड़ेगा, एनसीईआरटी पूरा दिखा दिया मैंने। ऑल द एनसीईआरटीज आई हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस एनसीईआरटी, राइट। I have gone through, just a minute, I have gone through this statistics, कि how much questions is coming in geography. You can see this statistics, this is very important statistics. In the subject wise, geography since 2019 dominating the UPSC and OPSC. Since 2019 you can see from the graphs, these yellow colors represent geography means GS paper 1, everybody is aware that GS paper 1 of OPSC and UPSC, there is geography in the main syllabus, and mains geography is dominating since 2019. You can see on an average 8 questions. 8 questions into 10 marks equal to 80 marks out of 250. If you are getting 80 marks, 90 marks, 85 marks out of 250, that means it's a huge mark. It's a what? Huge mark. And that is why geography is very important subject, and somebody is having confidence and concept or stronghold over the geography subject, he or she will have definitely confidence। environment, उसका environment के ऊपर अच्छे से पकड़ आ जाएगा। अगर भाई आपका ये भी अच्छा है ना, तो आपका ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, आपका इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी, आपका इंडस्ट्री, आपका ट्राइबल्स, एवरीथिंग विल बी कनेक्टेड। बॉर्डर डिस्प्यूट, ये सारे के सारा इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन सारे कनेक्ट हो जाएगा। तो ज्योग्राफी इज वन सब्जेक्ट। डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट भी इजी हो जाएगा आपका, इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी हो जाएगा, राइट? देन इट वुड बी ऑल द नेचुरल डिजास्टर्स, all the climatic phenomena, that would be also easy to you. So this is how the geography subject is trending in the UPSC. It's a trending one. You can see dominating in the prelims, there was, again I repeat, we are having that is what, Paripurna 2 batch is going on. We are having Aarambh batch also starting on the 10th of May. So please join. Use my code SSLIV to get the maximum discounts. Here you can see the prelims. In 2024 UPSC prelims, 20 questions came in geography, and in OPSC 2023, 15 questions. So both there is domination of the geography, right? These are the book list, right? So again I will repeat, we are starting a new batch, that is Aarambh batch for you guys, for the PCS, OPSC के लिए, right? Join this batch with the expert panels we are having across the country. All the top mentors will be there to mentor you, to coach you, they will guide you. So join this and get the maximum benefits, right? ये book list सारे के सारे देख लिया, and with this we will end the session. And use my code, don't forget to use my code, that is SSLIV, to get the maximum discount. इससे भी कम हो जाएगा, ठीक है? चलो फिर. So thank you everyone for watching. Like it, subscribe it and share it, and don't forget to enroll. The batches is here, and see you in the classroom. Thank you everyone.